Grand Rising and Grand Day family. Welcome back to Yvette's View. And today I'm here to pay homage to my dad today. Today is a very significant day for me and my family. Our lives changed on this day last year when my dad transitioned from this life to the cosmos. And just here today to give honor and thanks to the man who chose me and I chose to come through to visit this dimension that we call Earth. This man, I have to do my best to honor him, and that is my intention on today, is to honor him with the best of me. And as I think about this family man who loved his family unconditionally, even when he got mad at us, or, how fathers do when they're looking for their children to do and become what he envisions them to become when he sees their potential. Even with my mom as well. But he was an all-around, no-nonsense, loving, laughing, singing, cooking, roof fixing, plumber, fixer, you name it, this man could do it. My daddy, Jimmy Wayne Smith Sr., a.k.a. Jim Deese All Cone, half white and three bone. Some man gave him that name back in Texas. But we knew that name. We used that name every now and then when we wanted to play and poke fun. But when I look at some of these pictures that I posted up here today to share with you how wonderful this man was to me. And the reason I can say this to you all is because of the stance that I've taken as being a daddy's girl. Everyone knew I was a daddy's girl. I knew I was a daddy's girl. I knew that from inception. I was a staple throughout my dad's life. I did not falter or go too far away from him. And I think that's how he wanted it. And I honored that. And for that, I'm grateful. But the man could cook. I think I told that in one of my first videos of my, when I first began this channel. And now here it is. The reason why the channel was started, partly. But he was the reason why it started when it started. Because when he transitioned on this day, July 8th, something happened inside of me. And it felt like he and I literally became one. And when I look back at where it all began, these are some of the pictures, that this was the beginning of their life together that created 3 children, and several grandchildren and now great-grandchildren. The legacy of this man, he was able to see what he produced, and towards the end, he was able to be okay with what he had accomplished in his life. He was all right with it. I could tell that at our last gathering, our last party that we had, which was for their 60th wedding anniversary. So we literally had all three generations there. I may be repeating myself, but on some things, but that's neither here nor there. I love talking about this man because I'm literally hanging on most of the words that he's told me, taught me, things that he's told me that now make complete sense, if you will. I finally had my aha moment of, oh, that's what he was trying to tell me. Oh, that's what he meant. I'm so grateful and so thankful for this man. He was Superman to me. Even when he got sick, he showed so much strength and determination when he was sick that he refused to accept what the doctors told him. He was the type, he was going to show you better than he could tell you. You don't determine how I'm going to be. I will determine that. And he always would let us know that he was the captain of his ship. And when I tell you he was a man about men, when I think of what a man is to me, his face would be the definition of that. Because in my eyes, there was nothing he could not do. You asked him to do something, he was going to figure it out. He was going to sit and think about it. He was going to make sure I was good. He was going to make sure his wife was good. This man, my daddy, it's really different living this new way of living without him physically, but it still feels connected. I still feel attached. I still feel this oneness with him, even though I can't physically touch him, even though I can't physically hug him. I get comfort knowing that he still resides with me. And when I get to see some of the smiles being with his family, making sure that they're going to be good, not only financially, but mentally. He always wanted to impart wisdom, knowledge to his family. Whatever he knew, he wanted you to know. He didn't want you to walk around this world with your head in the sand. He wanted you to, matter of fact, get your head out of the sand. Look around you. Observe your environment. Check yourself and do things accordingly. He loved his food. He loved cooking, and my mom did too. So they definitely had a good relationship there in the kitchen. And so when I think about how this man made sure we were never without, we always had a roof over our heads, always had food. We never wanted for nothing. Even when we thought we were living high on the hog, I guess to them they were like, you don't understand what we got to go through to get to make this happen. But if there was a struggle, he didn't allow us to see it. So of course we took things for granted, as children do. We want this, we want that, but he made sure you had everything that you needed. And you would not need or want for anything, because he's going to make sure you have the outside stuff that you need, but he wanted to really make sure that you had that inner. that inner information that he had to give to you. And when he poured out his words of wisdom, however that came across to you, it may not have come across in a sweet, kind tone that you would have wanted, but don't shoot the messenger. Just long as you get the message. That was his thing. I want you to get the message. And when I think about my daddy on this day, I just want to say thank you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. You are the best man for all of me, and I'm grateful to have been your daughter. So family, with that being said, I'm going to let it go here. Love and light. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the button if you like this dedication that I gave to my dad today. Just drop a comment in the comment section. Have a great day, family. I'm going to ride with my daddy today. Peace.